This is Co-op Chronicles, episode 83, soundtrack of our saves. Better?
Oh my God.
Welcome back to Co-op Chronicles. I am Pint-Sized Geisha, and as always, I have Blacklabel.
Hello.
And Azzilee.
Hello.
And today we are talking about soundtrack of our saves.
Yes. And
yes.
if you notice, Geisha does not have a camera.
It's so
It's
cute.
out of order.
It's out of order
Look
because
at
a
it.
cable isn't working, I think.
Yeah. But I'm here behind the cute little out
Geisha.
of order sign.
Just imagine that's her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just cuter.
What, the little emote?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
similar.
But yeah, so we're going to be talking about music in video games. We missed last week, sorry. We need to take some time off.
I was tired.
Do we have any PSAs today?
I do have a PSA, but I don't know if I should say this one or not. It was the one I was telling you about how in one of our episodes we sounded really depressed, and hey, maybe I don't know. And someone was like,
Oh, well, then don't say it.
yeah, I won't say that one.
Yeah.
Never mind.
'Cause she doesn't have anything good to say. Don't
Because
say
I don't
it
have
at all.
anything good to say.
If you don't have anything good to say, don't say it at all.
The golden
That's true.
rule.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, I think I have the issue. It says firmware blah blah is available for MK2. You have so I have like
You have to update the
I have to
firmware.
update the firmware maybe.
Oh.
So yeah, let's get into it. So why game music hits different? So think about this for a second. And obviously, there's some sound or music soundtracks that I'm not going to mention that aren't in this, but they should be mentioned, but I didn't want to. GoldenEye 007. I don't know if you guys remember that. Yeah, that's a classic banger.
Very good one. With the little gun thingy coming into view.
Mm-hmm. And then also, yeah, I guess that's the only one I can think of right now. But so you could forget a game's control. You could forget the exact plot details of a game, and you could forget side characters. But most of the time, you never really forget the music. If you hear it, you're like, okay, like what song is that? Like if you hear the do 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 do. Yeah, the whole like plenty of song or soundtracks that you just recognize because you know it. There are game soundtracks that hit so hard you just don't remember the song. You remember where you were, how you felt, what you were doing, who you played the game with, and yeah, like Halo. I mean, Azzilee played Halo a lot back in the day.
Maybe less.
Super white. But yeah, and that's something about games that do better than almost other mediums. Movies and TV shows pauses, but games let the music live with you. Obviously, movies have music, but you know that's not for the movie. You hear it when you're exploring, like Zelda, while you're grinding, while you're losing, while you're winning. It becomes a part of the experience, not something layered on top. Geisha,
Yeah.
are you still there with us?
Yep.
I want to start with you on this one. Do you have a game where the music alone made you feel something instantly, even years later, or do you remember a game's soundtrack that you've played back in the past?
Yep. The Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts. Which one was it?
The first Kingdom Hearts.
No, I mean the song, because you were like, the Utada Hikaru song.
Yeah. What's the title of it?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Simple
the
and clean.
Oh yeah,
Simple and
Is that
Clean.
the one?
Yeah,
That's,
it is.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I bought the album,
It's
her
so
CD
good.
back in the day. I bought her CD when that came out.
I literally was watching a TikTok video and it had Kingdom Hearts on it, and it was that song. It was like
It's
the whole
so good.
opening scene of it, and I was like, "Oh wow, this is really cute."
Oh, this is pleasant. But yeah. Because I think of a lot of us gamers, gaming music or game music isn't just a background noise. It's kind of like an emotional memory. And that's why this episode matters, in my opinion. I've been going through some stuff. I haven't been bowling in 3 weeks. I'm just dealing.
Oh no.
Azzilee told me to go golf, disc golf, but it's too cold.
No, it's fine. Like, honestly, you're moving so much, it's going to be like any other sport where you heat up quickly. I promise you.
Okay.
It's very fun.
Yeah, but when people talk about the greatest games of all time, they almost never separate the game from the soundtrack, even if they don't realize they're doing it. Final Fantasy doesn't feel like Final Fantasy without that. You know, when you win a game, it's like dun, 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 stuff like that. Zelda doesn't feel like an adventure without the melodies guiding you. Halo doesn't feel like the heroic.
Oh, that's what
she's like. Hey, listen. And yeah, Halo doesn't feel heroic without the opening theme song. And what is wild is you don't need to hear the song right now to feel it. Your brain automatically can just think of that song if you listen, you know. Or if you think about that song, if you think of Halo, you automatically think of the 5 dudes just awing or whatever it is.
This might be a personal problem, but do you guys ever have to replay a scene so much that you get so mad at the music that you just turn the volume off?
What?
Like if you have to replay a boss fight like 17 times, don't you just get frustrated and you're like, I need silence? And you just turn off the sound, like turn the volume.
No, it gets me motivated.
Oh God, I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Just turn it off, and I'm like, I need peace and quiet. Getting too mad.
I don't know if I've had that recently, but when I play like my cozy games, like The Sims and stuff, I don't like hearing the music when I'm building. I only like hearing them, like the sounds of them, like eating or talking, and like while I'm actually playing The Sims, you know. Like the voice effects, when they turn off the music.
Talking Simlish.
Yeah.
Or even like Graveyard Keeper. Like I don't want the music. I just want the soundtrack of the life.
The soundtrack
I
of
want
the
to hear
life.
them living.
I just want to hear them living.
Yeah. Azzilee,
yes.
do you notice that too? Like that even just talking about the certain game, it brings the music back?
Wait, repeat that?
Do you notice that even just talking about certain games brings the music back to you immediately?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we were just like the whole Simple and Clean thing. I was just like immediately I was like, oh my God, I just heard that recently.
I know that song.
It's such a good song.
I know this one.
The younger generation is not going to know what we're talking about.
They're totes going to know.
They might know. Maybe.
Who doesn't know that song?
Yeah. Who doesn't know? Probably a bunch
If we ask
kids.
one of the girls, they're not going to know.
Yeah, they're not going to know.
Well, if you play, a lot of people don't know like the name of things. They just know the sound of it.
Yeah.
So maybe they know the sound, but not the name.
That's true.
That is true. Okay, so that's the power we're going to be talking about today. This episode isn't about which soundtrack is the best, obviously. It's about why music is the invisible glue that never sticks to you. I don't know. That sticks to you? I don't know. So let's get on to the next segment, okay? We're going to talk about the first time music made a gaming moment feel real. So there's a moment every gamer has at a point that the first time you realize the music isn't just playing in the background, it's doing something. You're like feeling something. You're not consciously listening to it yet, but suddenly the scene feels heavier. Eris just gets stabbed. It's bigger, more important. And without realizing it, the music is the only thing guiding that scene and that emotion. For a lot of people, that moment comes early. Maybe it's the first time you step into an open, wide world and the music just swells behind you and you're like, yeah, this is it. I made it. You know?
Like a final scene, you're like, oh, I feel like I'm there.
Like a Elden Ring or something like that, yeah. Or maybe it's during a quiet moment when everything slows down and you're playing a cozy game and the soundtracks just whisper. But somehow, you know, you remember that song. Except for Geisha, she just said she turns it off.
I turn it off when I play cozy games.
Yeah, cozy games.
Yeah, like the Raphael song is pretty epic.
Is it because it's just like a repetitive tune?
Yeah,
so you just
it's just
get
like over
it.
and over, And especially my cozy games where I spend like most of my time.
They probably don't have a bunch of soundtracks, huh?
No.
Yeah. So what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So that's when games cross the line, okay? They stop being something you play and start being something you experience. So Geisha.
Yeah.
I'm curious, do you remember the first time a game's music actually stopped you in your tracks, or were you not that type of person?
I'm not that type of person.
Of course not. Why would I even ask you this?
Sorry.
Azzilee, what about you? Do you remember like a game that was like, yeah, this is pretty epic? I could remember mine.
Sorry. I don't know. I don't know if I could just like pinpoint one that's like super that stands out a lot to me because they all just have a memory in my brain. So and one doesn't overpower the other.
I think for me it was like Elden Ring when I got to the final boss. For every time you get to a boss fight in Elden Ring, I guess that could be for any Souls game, but Elden Ring was like pretty epic when it came to boss fights. So you're not being told how to feel. You're being guided there. You're listening to the music, and there's something games do in a way movies can't. You can control the pace. You decide when to move forward, and the music most of the time reacts to what you're doing. Do you guys think that's why game music sticks longer than movie soundtracks? Because you're actually doing it. You're not just hearing it. You're kind of like playing it and living it.
Yes.
Yes. Geisha, I can't tell if you're paying attention anymore.
You can't watch me on your screen.
I can't guide you. Yeah.
I think it does because it in games the soundtrack is triggered by specific events or like certain areas. So like you associate it with that transition, but in movies you don't really pay attention to the background. You just like
it's
slightly pay attention to the music.
Yeah, it's like what you're doing is causing it. Like the Super Mario star.
Yeah.
You know? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's just say what did I ask you guys? Okay, so once you notice that it changes in how you listen to like the music as you go forward, you start paying attention. Okay, when the music fades out, when the music kicks in, when it hits just right, when something's about to happen, and suddenly moments you barely remember still play on in your head. Like things that you barely remember, you'll still kind of remember it because of the music. I don't know if that makes sense. Think about the first time like you hear a theme song, Halo, made you feel pretty epic.
The opening scene is so powerful.
So it's like, it wasn't accidental. They did that shit on purpose. Somebody composed that moment you're watching it. They knew that you were going to be pressing those buttons. They knew that once you click, you're going to realize something very important. So great game music doesn't demand attention. It just earns it. And I'm going to talk about some few games over there. What are you smiling over there for?
This is just like window, rain.
You can hear it.
You can hear it. Yeah.
I like the sound of the rain.
You can really hear it on my side.
I'll like turn the TV off at night and I'm just like
I like the sound of the rain.
Listening to the rain.
Rain is good.
Sorry, it's raining.
Shout out to people who like listening to the rain go to bed. I try to play like I'm going off topic. I try to play like some weird like sleep music, and Geisha will be like, turn that shit off. I can't sleep with it. But it's like it's like soothing music.
I turn on thunderstorms like pelting on glass windows. I listen to that at night.
I can't. Damon needs like needs like
noise.
The TV noise to sleep. And I need the exact opposite. I need it to be dead quiet, no light, darkness.
I try to play those
I can't sleep.
They look like a little sphere orb, and you touch them and like they're like rain something. Like when the rain hits them, it makes sounds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I try to.
Oh, the rain drums.
Yeah, I like listening to those. Okay, so when music gives a world a soul, okay, or the world its soul, there are some game worlds that feel fully formed the second you step into them, and it's not because of graphics or mechanics; it's because of the music. And before you understand the rules, before you know the story, the first thing you hear is the soundtrack. This is especially true in people that play fantasy games or games that are like not of the real world. I guess fantasy games is a better term. Like again, take Final Fantasy series. No matter which entry you think of, no matter which Final Fantasy you think of, the music in that game or those games, they do something very specific. It makes the world feel more emotional before it ever feels mechanical. So you don't need a dialogue to understand like the loss that's happening or the hope that's happening or the scale. The music carries the weight for you. And I mean, you could say that for Expedition 33. Like
okay, sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, another music thing I just thought of. Sephiroth.
Oh yeah.
He has his own one too.
Yeah. What was I saying?
What good baddie doesn't have their own theme
I know,
song?
right?
That's
Every
true.
baddie has every good baddie. Every bad baddie
Every bad patty has a song.
has a song.
Yeah. You hear it in town themes, the overworld tracks, and boss battles, like you were just saying with Sephiroth. So, Geisha, when you think about Final Fantasy, does the music feel like it's guiding your emotions more than the story itself sometimes?
I think it definitely plays a part. It's been a while since I played a Final Fantasy. Like the last one was 15, and that was how long ago? I would definitely say that it plays a part. I really liked Final Fantasy 15 and the story, so the music kind of helped, definitely. Did it guide me to feel everything 100%? No.
But
I would
did
think
it?
The story would. That's what I'm saying, yeah, but it did help a little bit.
Well, I've been watching, I don't remember who, but I've been watching somebody stream the old Final Fantasy games.
Yeah.
And it just gives me such like good nostalgia just watching 8-bit characters just run
I
around.
have it hooked up right here. I've been thinking about playing it, but I just don't know if I got
You
it.
should.
It's so good watching. It makes me feel good watching them play
Like
that
what
game again.
I grew up playing.
Yeah.
If you're not going to stream it, give it back, and then I'll stream something off of
Yeah,
it.
maybe I
Yeah.
will. Maybe
very good.
maybe I'll start streaming. You know what? I'm gonna
Old
start
school.
streaming old, like the Secret
You should
Evermore.
stream it, but also like record it to save it and then just post it on like the
YouTube or something.
YouTube.
The YouTube.
The YouTube.
The YouTube.
YouTubes.
I want to do Zelda Link to the PS.
Yeah,
that's on here, too.
See, that's
Yeah,
what you guys
I
need to
know.
do. I'll do stream for people who watch it live, and then just post on the YouTube
Yep.
for
I-
later.
I need an editor.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, my
Mhm.
editor, producer, whatever, manager,
Cool,
talent
cool.
agent. Just here you go.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Okay, continuing on.
yeah.
So again, she brought up Link to Past. That's the same thing that happens with Zelda. Is Zelda's music doesn't just accompany the adventure; it defines it. The melodies are very simple, but they're very intentional and they're meant to loop. So like Zelda Link to Past, Majora's Mask. Like, I'm not a fan of the new ones, but they all have great music.
I like the sound when things are discovered. I can't. I can't replicate it. 'Cause I'm not very
It's
good
like when
at
you
it.
grab something, you hold it over your head. It's like, bah, 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 bah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the fairy bottle or something.
Yeah, but I don't know if this is true in A Link to the Past or not, but it only did it the one time that you first discovered it, right? But in like Animal Crossing, you have every time you pick something up, it plays the sound. Yeah, and it makes it a little emote. And I'm like, I don't want it every single time.
Yeah.
So I feel like there is a good side to the sound, but then there's also a bad side.
When
it's
I pick up 6 clams in a row, I don't care anymore.
Yes, like I know what you picked up. I know you picked up the clam.
You guys are being ridiculous. All right?
I don't need the announcement.
Hey, like every time I talk about a game, you guys are just going to backtrack. I don't like this about this game now. Anyways, I'm continuing on. Okay. So you could drop almost every Zelda game that I said, or almost every other Zelda game, and you hear a few notes that you immediately know where you are and know what game you're playing because they kind of carry over. So, Azzilee, do you think that's why Zelda's music feels timeless because it's tied more to feeling than to like the era?
Yeah, I think yes, and also because it's an older game, so it's like the nostalgia. It gives
Yeah.
people a good feeling. Like when you play video games, you get a good feeling, right? So when you hear the soundtrack, it puts you back in that mind space of like having fun, just like forgetting the world. It's just all good things. You know?
All good things.
All good things.
There's a game that you guys probably aren't going to understand or know about, but people that played old RPG games will probably understand this.
Echo. I'm just kidding.
No, there's Chrono Trigger.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
Okay, so it's a game where somehow made itself feel. It's like more emotional because the music shifts you as you move through different eras, and each one feels distinct without being overwhelmed. You don't need like the story to understand that things have changed, and the soundtrack tells you immediately like what's happening. It's very powerful. So for an old game, it's very powerful. Yeah, because the music isn't reacting to cutscenes, guys. It's reacting to the context. And that's why what all these games have in common is that their soundtracks don't sit on top of the world.
The soundtracks.
The soundtracks are not on top of the world. They are the world. you know.
Who runs the world? Soundtracks.
Oh my God, stop. See, I told you, every time I say something, you guys are going to be doing something. So you remember the place because of how they sounded. Like Red 13's Canyon. I remember that stuff. You remember moments where just because the music was playing. And that's why these games stick with people for decades. Not because they looked good for their time, because, trust me, looking at the 8-bit, 16-bit characters, it does not look great, you know, but they felt good. And the music made sure of that.
No, it looks good.
Yeah, it does look good. I don't know.
Fight me on it.
Yeah. So the next one we're going to talk about.
Plus, I know there's a lot of controversy with people not liking things made with AI. If it's 8-bit, believe me, it's not AI.
Yeah. So when music becomes the character. So there's a point where game music feels... game music stops feeling like the soundtrack. Oh my God, soundtrack. And it starts feeling like someone, like a presence that's always there with you. Expedition 33. And that's when music crosses into something really special, because in some games, the soundtrack isn't just setting a mood. It's actively shaping how you experience the characters, the world, and even playing as yourself. A perfect example is Persona. I'm not sure if you guys know that game. It's like an RPG game, very kind of loud artwork. Persona's music doesn't just play during the game. It defines the rhythm of your life inside of it. So you're waking up, walking to school, exploring the city, fighting shadows. Everything has a beat to it, you know. You don't just remember the characters. You remember how it feels to exist in this game space. Geisha, I know you don't know much about Persona. So let's just say any game that had music that you resonated with. Does the music almost feel like it's a part of your daily routine in the game? In the game, God, where's my voice?
What?
It's second period.
Like, so when you're doing something,
puberty.
so when you're doing something in the game, you know, sometimes the music just, never mind. I can't. Every time I explain something to you, you're like, "What?" and you make me sound so good. But I'm pretty sure it's a good question, and you just make me sound dumb.
I don't understand it. I just need you to explain the question. Stop thinking so much about it.
Does the music almost feel like it's a part of your daily routine in the game? So, like, let's say, well, what games do you listen to the music in? Do you listen to Sims?
None of them.
Yeah, you don't. So never mind. I'll ask Azzilee.
None of them. I told
Stardew
you.
Valley.
Stardew Valley. Okay.
If I could have Stardew Valley soundtrack just in my everyday life, it would be beautiful.
Okay.
It would be sunny all the time.
Yeah.
There'd be crops growing in my backyard.
So what are those star plants or star fruit?
Starfruit.
And wine or beer? Is it,
You can make wine and beer.
isn't that how you make money? Is the wine and the star fruit?
Everything makes you money.
Yeah,
But I mean, a lot of money.
Oh, you gotta
Top
make
crops.
wine, and then you gotta get it to the gold star wine. No, sorry,
Yeah.
iridium wine, and then that makes you buco bucks.
Buco bucks.
Buco bucks.
You need the buco bucks.
You do. You need all the money. I'm trying to. I have like 3 million right now in gold, and I'm trying to get enough to get all of like the totems, so I can just teleport to the islands and like the locations easier.
That'd be amazing.
It'd be so perfect. I only have 2 totems right now.
I'm just thinking about all the clips that I'm going to be making in this episode, and like when Geisha's talking, it's just going to be this
Bloop, out of order.
out of order person. Okay, anyways.
I'm out of order.
So that's the magic of music. The soundtrack makes the game feel lived in, you know. And then there's Hades. I don't know if you guys ever watched people play Hades.
I have seen it.
No?
Yes,
I've seen
I
it.
have.
Soundtrack is great.
Oh my God, there's a new LS?
Okay, continuing.
Soundtrack is great for Hades.
Yes, Hades music feels very reactive to like what you're doing. Like you're trying to push forward and beat the levels. You know, it's like roguelike game. You know, all roguelike games are like that.
They're so underrated, I think. Maybe they're not. Maybe people really like them, but I
Roguelike
think they should
games?
make roguelike. Yeah, they
I
should
think
make
a lot
more.
of people like them.
Didn't Hades 2 win something this year?
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, because without God, what was I going to say? It's very motivating. It's a very good soundtrack, especially for like small games and roguelike games. You really need a good soundtrack, in my opinion, because without it, like the loop of constantly doing the same shit over and over is kind of boring and exhausting.
Yeah. So annoying.
Yeah, very annoying.
Bit tedious.
Very tedious. And the music isn't just accompanying the characters. Again, it is the characters. It's the personality. It sets the tone. It has intent. And the reason this matters for listeners is simple. We connect to games the same way we connect to people. We remember how certain people make us feel, like, oh, I don't like that person if I think of them, or oh, that was a good person, or I love that person type stuff. So when a soundtrack constantly shows up, it comforts us, energizes us, and steadies us. So it connects or makes a bond. So if you don't like that song, you don't feel that good at all. And that's why years later you can hear a few notes from, I guess Persona, but you guys never played Persona, or Hades. Not because every mechanic, but just because you like the soundtrack. Geisha.
It stays with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is about music. It just like really sticks in people's brains really well.
Mm-hmm. I would have played some songs, but I was like reading up, and it's like probably not good to play songs because of YouTube. Mm-hmm. Like if we post on YouTube, YouTube's very strict when it comes to copyright.
Yep.
I wanted to play like a 5-10 second snippet of each one, but whatever.
Google it.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to sidetrack.
Yeah.
But I really want to talk about this. Mm-hmm. Because we'll probably never talk about this topic. Mm-hmm. But I recently watched Wake Up Dead Man on Netflix. Also, very good.
Never heard of
BT
it.
Dubs. It's like a continuation of the Knives Out series.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one we just watched, babe, about the priest.
Yeah.
About the priest.
The murder mystery one about the priest.
Yeah. He
was like the
died and then he gets
resurrected. And he gets resurrected.
Anyways,
we watched it.
I want to talk about the lighting in that movie. It was phenomenal.
What is this movie called?
Wake Up Dead Man.
It's the murder mystery of the onion one, the glass onion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The lighting is so good. Whoever was in charge of that did a great job, and I just want to let people know that it's really good.
Yeah, you got to think of how hard it is to do lighting outside.
Like the scene in the church where he's like talking about how he doesn't really believe in God, and it gets all dark, and then the priest starts talking about God and why he believes in it, and they got all light again. I was like, oh my God, this is beautiful.
I hated how he just talked about how much he jacked off.
Oh, yeah, but that was just to rage bait him.
Yeah, I know. It was just rage baiting, and it worked, man.
I told you, it was like, this is probably just a fucking...
Yeah, it was really good, though.
Yeah.
Just wanted to talk about that. The lighting was perfect.
Yeah, see, I don't watch movies and it's like, oh, the lighting's great, or the sound is great.
Oh, yeah.
Music is great. I just watch the movie and I'm like, the movie itself is great.
Mm.
Yeah, is that what you do?
That's why I'm take a bit.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to the little things like other people do.
She's in it for the story.
Yeah.
Anyways, when the silence speaks louder than the sound. So again, not all great games have music that's really loud. Some of the most powerful moments happen when the soundtrack almost disappears. When the game gives you space and there's something a lot of people don't realize they're reacting to until they feel it. Think about walking through a world where the music barely whispers, and then where it fades in and out of, instead of like being like boom intentionally, silence is empty, and it's very helpful. Like for Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight does this very well. The music doesn't rush you. It doesn't overwhelm you. It just exists with you as you're playing the game. And then suddenly the world feels lonely but beautiful, as corny as that sounds. Geisha, have you ever played a game where like the quiet doesn't, oh my God, when quiet almost, I guess, melancholic. How do you say melancholic?
Melancholy?
Melancholic.
Yes.
Music makes the world feel safer or more fragile. Like, does the quiet make it feel better, or does it make it feel scarier? Or beautiful,
When it's quiet in Apex, I think I'm going to get shot from across the map.
That's an Apex. Okay.
Yeah, it's totally different depending on the game.
Yeah, see? I don't know.
That's a good one.
Thanks.
I wouldn't have thought about that. I guess it is like different with FPS games because it's not really.
There's no music in the background.
Yeah, you're not. It's not. There's no soundtrack.
Yep, no soundtrack, guys.
Maybe it's just like anything that's like RPG, or I guess anything that's not. Well, because Call of Duty has soundtracks, right? Mm-hmm. Is that considered FPS?
Yeah.
Yeah. Call of Duty's FPS.
There's because you can go do 1v1 stuff. And then
1v1 stuff.
There's storyline too, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen
there's
anybody.
a campaign. Yeah.
I've never seen anybody play the campaign for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
I'm gonna go 1v1 stuff.
Yeah. You guys are ridiculous right now. But you guys keep going off topic, okay? I'm trying to make a sincere moment about.
I'm trying to consider games.
Okay.
And I told you from the get-go when you told me this topic that I'm not going to be any help. I don't pay attention to the music except the
so that's
simple
a good
and clean, the Raphael and the Sephiroth.
I don't know what you're talking about, Raphael. What is Raphael?
Raphael has his own song in
Raphael?
BDC. When you're facing Raphael.
I turn the music off in Baldur's Gate.
well, he has his own song too, just like Sephiroth.
I don't like listening to music in Baldur's Gate. I just like to focus on
He's
like,
like,
what
I'm
doing.
trying to get there and kill them.
Yeah. Okay, there's a good game that, okay, you may have not played it, but you've heard the name. Okay, Skyrim. Okay?
Yeah.
Skyrim's music is very good. Yeah. You could walk around for minutes in the world and just do fucking nothing.
Yeah.
You
Maybe
know?
I should play Skyrim then.
You should. It's
You
a fun
can collect all the spoons in the world and just hoard them.
game. You could just do what you want in that game.
Can I build
could
like
kill
a house
people.
and just everybody leave me alone?
I don't know if you
Make a
could
little
build
farm?
I think you
houses.
just get a house.
Yeah, you
Oh.
get a house. You could kill whoever you
I
want.
don't want to kill anybody.
Yeah, I mean, you should play it.
Okay.
I think it's. I mean, once you play.
I want to be my peaceful game.
No, Skyrim's not a peaceful game. People do some crazy stuff on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, you could walk around that game and do nothing and just listen to the music. Nothing's urgent, nothing's crazy unless. I mean, obviously there's a story to it. But Skyrim, it feels so easy to get lost in because the music gives you room to breathe instead of like, okay, I gotta fucking go do this. You gotta. And especially now because a lot of us don't play games that are like this. A lot of people don't play games that have great sound. A lot of people play games to be stimulated now. Like they play like fucking R creators, Escape from Tarkov, BRs, FPS games, Fortnite. They play them to get I guess
Get their brain juices flowing.
stimulated. Like they're what is it? Dopamine.
Dopamine fix.
Yeah, but I like to play games to escape in sometimes to decompress. And when a game understands how I feel and does that, I guess the music is cool to me. That's why people put game soundtracks in games. Not because every song, but those sounds remind me of like the feeling of safety, explore. Like when I think of like Final Fantasy 3, man, I just think of those soundtracks. Or Final Fantasy 7. It was just fun. You explored the world and actually clicked every pot, searched in, talked to everybody, to get the story.
I mean, this just goes to prove that whoever was hired to do the soundtracks for those games should have been paid very well because it made that game memorable to you.
Yeah, they should have got paid way more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. It's probably, I mean, I don't know how much they get paid, but clearly not enough.
Yeah.
If you're still thinking about Final Fantasy games 20, 30 years later. You know?
30 years later.
30! Hey, man, it's going to get 30 years pretty soon.
Okay, let's talk about when gameplay turns into, or when the music turns gameplay into adrenaline. Those type of games, the ones I was just mentioning, the dopamine. So not all music is meant to comfort you. Some is meant to push you, make your heart rate pump, sharpen your focus, and make your hands move faster than your brain, And what kind of music am I talking about? The best one I could think of right now is Doom. Okay, the new Doom. Have you listened to the Doom soundtracks?
No.
Oh my God, it's just fucking like carnage type. It gets you going.
I mean, that's all that game is, though.
Yeah, you're killing demons.
You're killing demons left and right.
That soundtrack doesn't sit in the background, okay? It's aggressive. It's relentless. It makes you go crazy.
Putting you in the mode.
Yeah, you move, you react, you're shooting, you're surviving, you're killing people.
Because imagine, imagine the Simple and Clean song over Doom gameplay.
That'd be cool. Let's do it.
That's the only part of the song I remember.
We're going to have somebody play test that. Just play Doom, but with, something nice and upbeat music.
Over it, yeah.
I just remember that song because they're when they do the I don't know what part I'm talking about, but I just remember that part. So, babe, have you ever played Doom?
No.
Like the old ones either?
No.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. So even if Doom isn't your kind of game, babe, do you feel like how music alone can communicate the intensity of a game?
Yeah, Resident Evils do the same thing.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, the music shifts when you're like coming close to a boss.
Ooh.
Or
Tell me
when
more.
Mr. X follows you around.
Mr. X.
Hey, Mr. X.
Yeah.
Keep going. I like hearing you talk. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah,
Because you haven't really been talking.
because I'm not very helpful in this
You
subject
are.
matter.
Your thoughts matter.
Yes.
Thanks.
Everything matters.
That's not what you said earlier today
when
when we were playing.
Oh my God. I don't even want to hear
Who
this.
cares what he says?
Yeah, who cares
Yeah,
what
who
I
cares
say?
what they both said?
Yeah, she's talking about Apex.
Apex
When my call outs.
sucked, but he wanted to prove that it was correct. Anyways, yeah, Resident Evil is another great example of music shifting when you venture into like a room and you're like, oh shit, something's about to happen.
Oh,
you know?
shit.
Outlast probably did the same thing.
Outlast, yeah. Fox always tells me he wants to watch me play that game because I don't like scare games, and that game's crazy, apparently.
Outlast 2, I think, is better than the first one.
There's an Outlast movie coming out, actually, too.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You should see all of the scary movies that are coming out. They're
There's a
actually
lot.
they're like really good.
There's
like
a-
it's crazy how good they look.
Yeah. We're being, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, another game. You played this game before. I don't
Okay.
know if you beat it. Yep. Cuphead.
Cuphead has a great soundtrack.
Yeah.
I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I love the style of Cuphead.
Like
I love the graphics.
60-50 theme.
Yeah, the 60-50 themes. There was like a whole, what are they called? Like the, like the four gentlemen singers
Oh.
from back in the day.
What are they called?
Acapella group.
No, but aren't they called something?
They're like a certain word for like back in the 60s, like the ice cream shop singers, whatever.
I don't know.
There's
Yeah.
like, there's like four of them. They're all dressed the same. Not a cappella, but something different.
Like a quartet.
Yeah, kind of whatever. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
But I loved Cuphead's vibe. But
It's
nope, I
very-
never beat it.
Yep, it's very upbeat, jazzy.
I've
Yeah.
seen people beat
I
that
love
game.
Cuphead.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Jacksepticeye play, and he was very ragey in that game.
Markiplier was super ragey too.
Oh, really?
Markiplier.
Find me
played it,
somebody
too.
who wasn't ragey playing that
I know.
game.
Cuphead's hard.
Yeah. So yeah, again, it's very upbeat. Very,
Bioshock too.
Bioshock was really good.
It's very
So
jazzy.
good.
I
Very.
love jazz hands.
What are you talking about?
Jazzy hands.
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm talking about Cuphead.
I'm tired.
Okay, so that contrast is what makes it hit so hard. Is like you're smiling, you're tapping along, you're suddenly listening to this beat, and it's very. You're like, yeah, man, gets you feeling lighter than life, And somehow that makes the challenge feel fun instead of frustrating, even though that's not true because that game is very frustrating. Azzilee, do you think Cuphead would feel as intense if the music was more serious or dramatic instead of playful?
I feel like it was dramatic at some points. So I think that was a really good decision that they made to do that, because at some points I feel like people weren't having fun and it was like, I need to beat this.
Yeah.
I need to do this. So that game, like the soundtrack reflected that desire to like kick their butts.
Interesting. Thank you.
Cuphead and Mughead.
Is that what their names was? Oh, yeah, it was Mughead, yeah. So, again, because the contrast is intentional, the music controls your emotion response. And that's the thread connecting these games is when the music and mechanics are in sync, your brain kind of stops separating the sound from the action, and you don't really think about the song. You kind of feel the tempo of the game through your controller. You kind of like, I don't know, like Mega Man. I don't know if you guys ever played Mega Man back then. The soundtrack was fast-paced, and it made you kind of like play a little bit towards the music, in my opinion. And you hear them through your body, and your body you hear them, and your body remembers what to do, like with your hands or something like that, like QTEs, stuff like that. And for listeners, that's the pull. It's not just nostalgia; it's like muscle memory. That feeling of adrenaline, the moment where everything kind of clicks, and that rush where the game demands your full attention. Music doesn't just heighten those moments; it creates them. Yeah. Okay. On to the next one, guys. The modern soundtrack that caught us off guard. I specifically put this one in.
Is it because of Claire Obscure? Expedition 33?
There's an idea floating around that the best game soundtracks are all from the past. All the old ones. But there's some modern games that are good, and that modern games don't really hit the same way as they do back in the day, There's nothing really sticks, from the past, until now, But every once in a while, there's a game that comes along and completely proves everybody wrong. It sneaks up on you. It's kind of insane. You're not expecting to be emotionally pulled in by the music, and then suddenly you are, And that is exactly what happens with Expedition 33. The first hour, you're just watching a cutscene, it feels like. And it starts playing this dramatic fucking music, and you're like, oh my God. For those who come after. It's fucking sad. It makes you feel. You don't even know who these characters are at the moment, but the music makes you feel what these characters are feeling. The soundtrack doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to be flashy. It doesn't scream for attention. Instead, it sits right in the emotional middle ground, reflective, atmospheric, and quietly powerful. It makes the moment feel heavier without telling you how to feel. Like I was just saying, Geisha. When you hear music like that, subtle but very, very strong, does it make you feel more personal to you? Like, does it respect your space as a player? Like, can you wake up over there? I wish people could see you right now. I wish they could see you. You're just she's slumped back in her chair, eyes half awake, glossed over, ready to take a nap.
My body is constantly fighting itself.
It is.
She's tuckered out, man.
Yeah.
What was your question?
When you hear music I guess you haven't heard Expedition 33.
No, so I don't have the same sort of feeling.
Have you ever had a game that made you feel? You're like different. Azzilee,
I'm a robot.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Let me ask you that question, okay? Does a game make it feel more personal to you? Like, do you feel it more when the music kind of is like, damn,
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Okay.
Except for her.
Because there's moments where I even listen to game soundtracks in my everyday life.
Yeah.
Because they're just so good. I don't know. I think also because I like music without words.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really nice to listen to game soundtracks most of the time. Because it's like there's really intense music and then there's really like chill and mellow music.
Yeah.
And it's just really nice. Kind of sets a tone for like what you want to do. When you're in a ragey mood and you want to just drive.
Yeah.
I'm putting on something mean and angry. Like I'm about to fight a boss.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, Stardew Valley. Right? We cultivating over here.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That people are probably tired of hearing about Expedition 33 and like, they used AI in the look, it wasn't even that deep. You guys are just complaining because you didn't like the game in the first place. It wasn't that deep.
I understand people not wanting games to use AI,
but it was a placement. Like it wasn't even like they used AI to make the game stuff.
Because people are like, oh, real people can do that instead. Why are you having machines do it? Like sometimes the world is just going to change, whether we want it to or not.
It is going to change.
And
it's already changing right now.
I agree. We should let people who have the talent do the thing that they're really good at. Mm-hmm. But, times are going to change. It's really sad, but times are going to change, and AI is going to take over.
It is what it is.
Freaking wild.
Remember what
Terminator,
I said?
Skynet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're almost there.
I
swear.
It's Cyberpunk.
Sorry.
Cyberpunk 2077's right around the corner, guys. Get ready for it.
2077.
Isn't that Cyberpunk 2077?
Yeah.
2077. Yeah.
But that's okay.
Isn't that the year of Cyberpunk, right?
2077. Yeah, 2077.
That's what I said.
That's not around the corner. That's a whole 50 years from now.
Yeah, it's
a little far away.
It's right around the corner if I make it there. But
you'll be 90.
It's gonna be right. It's gonna be right around the corner for like the next generations. But I mean, it's right there. 50 years. I mean, obviously.
Wasn't it 2277?
No, it's 2077.
It is 2077. The game is 2077. Are you thinking of like Blade Runner? Because that was like
I think
20 something.
That was like 20 something too, right?
Yeah, it was also a 2000 number. I don't remember what
Yeah,
it
I'm
was.
gonna look it up right now. Blade Runner 2049.
2040.
Damn, that's right around the corner too.
That's not, but okay.
It's 20 years.
Replicas are going to be a thing one day.
Yeah, what was it? What was it? I, Robot, the other movie with
Will Smith.
No, not Will
Shia
Smith.
LaBeouf.
No, I'm thinking of like Bruce Willis. Is it Bruce Willis?
That's The Fifth Element.
No, there was another one where it was about AI and stuff. Damn it, I can't even remember.
The Terminator. I don't know.
No.
I don't know who I'm thinking of, but it was
I
another
don't know
game.
who you're thinking about either.
Anyways, Expedition. We keep ranting on.
Sorry.
But Expedition 33
Oh my
though.
God.
That soundtrack was amazing. We don't oh my god anything miss out of
Babe,
order over there.
Every episode we do about gaming, you bring up Expedition 33. If I was a viewer, if I was a listener, I'd be like, shut up already.
Well, if they
Just
played it and they're a fan, they will appreciate me talking
But
about the
not everybody
soundtrack.
who plays
I don't
it are
care.
fans.
Not everything I'm gonna say everybody's gonna like. It's not like everybody's gonna. Yeah, they're not gonna agree with me.
Oh my gosh.
It's true. They've already
Do you remember-
disagreed with us multiple times.
Yeah.
multiple times.
What was it? Go ahead and bring up what you said about the depression. Go ahead. You
No.
might as well bring it up now.
Nope. If I don't got nothing nice to say, I won't say it at all.
Somebody said we look depressed, and that's
Maybe you should follow your own advice, sir. If you got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. That's what you told me this episode, and now look at you going on a rant about Expedition 33 and people not liking what you say. Too bad. Who cares?
No, I'm just saying. Obviously, they have their own rights to not like it, but people that do like it and like the soundtrack, because they actually had an orchestra. Like people made this soundtrack. It wasn't like a put together AI soundtrack. I'm talking about the soundtrack. They don't have to like the game.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that there's been games in the past who have done the same thing. A lot of the Final Fantasy games also have an orchestra.
Yeah, there's whole things you can buy. You can go listen to the orchestra in person.
Yeah, but they didn't win the Game Awards soundtrack right now last year.
We have a biased person.
It's
on
not
our
even
panel.
biased. If Final Fantasy won it last year, I'd be talking about more about Final Fantasy.
I feel like people didn't appreciate the soundtracks as much maybe back in the day.
Yeah.
Hence why most older games don't have like a big fan base for their soundtracks.
And the Game Awards are a fairly new concept. They weren't Game Awards back in the day when Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 came out.
And 6. You forgot 6.
Whatever.
Yeah, I think it's a real shame. But
It's fairly new.
I mean, with like games nowadays, hopefully something comes out that's like
I know
really
they
good.
should do like a past. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Games of future past.
Yeah, games of
Do you remember the
20
PlayStation
years ago.
The PlayStation gamer hits? The CD cases with the game hits?
Do you?
Yeah, the PlayStation greatest game hits.
Yeah, greatest game hits.
I have a few downstairs.
Do you?
Yeah.
Man,
Oh,
those
snap.
are so cool. They were like cheap, but they were like really good games.
I need them to come out with gamer guides again because I loved those things.
Yeah, they
Right.
did.
Okay, those were so fun.
Yeah.
I
like,
loved
what
reading
page
them.
is this on?
Exactly, yeah. And I loved how they give you like screenshots too, so you like know what scene you're trying to be in.
And it gave you some of the lore in the background too that you didn't get in the game. It's like, oh, this is why.
That's how you make your money.
Yep.
AAA
Bring it
game,
back.
people.
Yeah.
Bring back gamer guides.
Bring back gamer guys.
Not online.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
online. I want physical copies.
Yep.
I'm old, okay?
But yeah, man, Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight.
I never played the game, but I listened to the soundtrack. It was really good.
Silk Song? Yo, that's so nice. It's beautiful.
The
Yeah.
soundtrack.
It's literally beautiful. There's a whole fight scene with, I think they're like violins or there's some kind of string instrument / creature thing, but it's so nice. It's so beautiful and it's so cute, and they're like dancing like they're a duo, and then you kill one of them, and so it's like a solo but still dancing in a duo. So
That's
good.
pretty cool.
You know, dude, we've just been ranting.
Yeah.
I think it's because your vibe is not on par with our vibe right now.
My vibe has nothing to do with your vibe. You can be happily in your vibe and I'll be in my vibe.
Yeah, but I feed off. Remember, we feed off each other's energy.
Do you guys stay on track when I'm not here?
do
Is
you
it
mean?
me? Am I the problem?
No, we still don't stay on track.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, those games are really good. Zelda, Skyrim, Expedition 33, Hollow Knight. Like
Someone's just trying
What
to
Elden
soundtracks
Ring,
do you
Final
guys like the
Fantasy.
most?
Yeah.
Because I need new games because I feel like we talk about the same games because they're so memorable to us and like very
Yeah, I wonder what the people listen to.
a very intricate part of our youth.
Yeah.
So that's why we bring it up a lot. But, you know, other people have other experiences with other games. So, like, how about you tell us what your favorite soundtrack is from your favorite game?
Yeah, definitely. That's a great idea.
If you're here at the 50-minute mark.
Yeah,
still,
sorry, guys.
After listening to us rant on and on.
So
on and on. But yeah, I want to talk about why we remember the music more than the story in some games, okay? You know, ask somebody about a game that they loved 10 years ago. And they might remember a few bits. They might struggle about the plot a little bit. They might forget a lot of the characters' names, for all I know. I can't even remember majority of the Final Fantasy 3 characters' names, but I could try. I just remember Mog, the little Moogle, you know, Locke, Sabin, a few others, Kefka, the bad guy. You don't really remember every single character, but you remember the music, guys.
See, this is why I'm not helpful, because I don't remember the music, but I remember the story and the characters.
Yeah, you're not really helpful.
That's actually really good, because if we all remembered the same thing, it would be so boring.
Yeah. A story has to be
I'm
followed.
not helpful.
A mechanic has to be learned, you know, but the music just lands. I think Geisha's over there just Geisha. Do you ever notice that sometimes you remember how a game felt more clearly than what actually happened into it because of the music?
No, I'm a robot and I have no emotion. I remember the story.
Do you ever get emotional based off of the story?
No.
There's never
She's
been
like
a
a
game that you've
robot.
played that you're like a scene. Doesn't even have to be like a boss fight or anything, just like a really impactful scene.
Yeah, well, Final Fantasy VII, that was pretty impactful, but it's not like I cried or I was upset
You don't
about
need
it.
to
No, you don't have to cry.
Or upset.
I feel
about it.
like
just remember. I don't remember the song. I
It
don't
left
remember
you a
what it was
lasting
playing,
impression, though. So
but I
like, that
remember what
scene.
happened. Yeah, just the scene, but I don't remember what song was playing.
Sometimes the music doesn't matter.
Yeah.
As long as the game is like, I think giving you giving you an emotion.
Yeah,
I think it's doing a great job.
yeah. Like the Kingdom Hearts, when I just remember the song, because the song was great while playing it, right? But then like everyone would listen to it and download it while not playing it. Like we were listening to it at school.
If you didn't watch any AMVs with that song playing over it, I don't even know when you were born.
Yeah, that song
I
was
don't even
amazing.
think people even know what AMVs are, man. We should have started.
Like a million of them.
I used to watch AMVs all the time, but people would always make like anime AMVs.
I loved the Naruto ones. Those are
Yeah.
my favorite, where it was like Naruto and Sasuke, and they're just like in that scene where they're like, he's saying goodbye to Sasuke, and I was like,
Nobody knows what we're talking about right now. Yeah, but those were good. I don't even know what we're talking about now. I'm just gonna we're gonna close it out right here. We're gonna talk about the soundtrack of our gaming lives, okay, guys? So when you look back at your time with games, okay, don't think about the hours that you played, okay? Just measure it in the moments. And more often than not, those moments have a soundtrack attached to them. Even if you don't like music, Beb.
I didn't say I didn't like music. I said I don't pay attention to
Yeah, you don't
music.
pay attention to it.
I have the perfect example for where you're going. Keep continuing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So the song that played when you first stepped into a massive world, or the theme that hit you during, your first boss fight or a big boss fight.
Yeah.
Please stop.
I'm following along.
Why'd you go darn? As I was talking, okay? So the quiet soundtrack that played while you wandered around with no destination in mind, okay?
Okay.
Geisha.
Yeah.
When you think about your favorite game memories.
Yes, I got one.
Does the music feel... Okay, well, I was going to ask you a different question, but go ahead.
No. Does the music fit?
I was going to say, does the music feel like it's tied to something or to a specific version of yourself? Like, were you at a different... Okay. Are you laughing because you're... Why are you laughing?
Because just keep going.
I'm confused now. When you... I can't even talk now. Okay, when you think about your favorite game memories, does the music feel like it's tied to a specific version of yourself?
Yes.
Like who you were when you first heard it?
No.
Okay.
Who I am now.
Okay, but go ahead. Tell me.
So my perfect example that I have, that I can only say that I have, is Sephiroth. When he's in the house and it's burning and he's evil and he's like, Sephiroth. And yes, it applies to me because I am like Sephiroth.
Okay, that's not what I was going with, but I appreciate that. I appreciate that answer.
That's the only one I can remember.
Do you remember like how they're like blocky characters, but then like when that cutscene happened, it was like a video of him just walking out in the flames,
like a cutscene,
like a real video.
Yeah, like a
You're
real
like,
cutscene.
what the fuck is this? Is this right?
That's the only, like, legit, that's the only thing in my memory where I can remember like the scene and the music, and I'm like, oh my god, that's the only one.
Yeah.
I can't think.
Do you want to answer that one?
Can't forget a good baddie.
Yeah.
Do you want to answer that one, or do you want me to ask you another question? Az?
Another question, please.
Okay. Do you think that like game music stays powerful even when we don't replay the games as often is because it carries more than nostalgia, or does it carry like a identity? I feel like it's more nostalgia, but that's just me.
Yo, I sometimes make things my whole identity, so I'm gonna say identity.
Yeah.
Because for a long time, Stardew was my identity.
I feel like it still is because you talk about it all the time.
It still is.
Okay.
And so that's just like my person. I am Stardew.
All right.
Identity, please.
Gotcha. All right. I'm sorry, guys, for this episode.
Where you ask yourself another. Do you have another question? Ask yourself it and answer it. Read it out loud and answer it.
I don't have a question. You want to ask me a question about it?
I don't have a question. I just wanted to see your input. We rarely get your input.
Is there a moment from a game where you like truly experienced like an actual emotion where you're like like you felt like you were in the game?
Yes.
Which one?
Okay.
Probably Claire Obscura because he cried.
I was gonna say yeah, but I'll say first. I'm gonna say two. I'm gonna say Final Fantasy. Obviously, like when Aerith died, and then Claire Obscura. People that actually like that game, that played the game, that enjoyed the game, not the haters, because people that just there's bandwagon haters that never even played the game. Okay. When you play like that game, like after Act 1 with what's his name? I don't want to spoil it. And then in the very beginning, when Gustav and like all that stuff happens, I felt it. I cried during that. I even said it. I was like, "What's going on? Why am I feeling like this?" It's just.
I feel like the opening scene to that game was actually really sad too.
It's very
because it's like.
What just happened?
Yeah, stuff is happening, and you're just like, I don't understand what's happening. What? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's why I have no desire to play it because it's so like emotional and
so you don't want to put yourself in a vulnerable position.
Yeah, probably.
I wish you would play like a game like that.
But then at the same time, it's like, would it even like touch my emotional base? Probably not.
I think so.
Because I'm dead inside.
No, you're not. I feel like you, babe. You were. What was the show you were watching recently? And I went out there and you were crying. Oh, it was an Interview with a Vampire.
Oh yeah,
because
the show is so
very
good.
And
because I was watching it, I was in the bedroom and she was in the living room and I could see the TV and she's watching it and it was like a sad part. And
I wasn't like bawling my eyes out, but I had a little few tears.
Yeah, and I was like, this is some deep stuff. And then I went out there.
It was the very end, the very end of the second season so far, and I was just like, oh my god.
I was like, I went in there and I seen her eyes a little glossy. I was like, baby, you crying a little bit? She's like, yeah,
a little bit.
You know who's a big crybaby? Mom. No, Mom.
You too.
Oh, and Tiana.
Oh, she's just a sensitive soul.
What was it you said she cried in?
She cried in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yo, I cried for Inside Out. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Don't judge. Elemental.
Elemental.
I cried
oh my god, the very end of that.
The end got me
we were going
bad.
off track. Sorry. Okay.
Let's talk about movies next time.
Yeah. Let's
movies that make us cry.
Let's just end it. That was sad though.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, I love you, and then he like evaporated.
And then he.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's all I got.
Thank you.
Yeah. Keep grinding those levels, finishing those side quests. Until
As always.
Yeah.
This has been Co-op Chronicles with Pint-Sized Geisha, Blacklabel, and me, Azzilee. Bye-bye.
Ridiculous.
We gather around the mic, tales of knights and dice. Gaming worlds collide, hobbies come alive. Azzilee and Geisha chat. Blacklabel's where it's at. Movies and stories told, secrets to unfold. Co-op Chronicles.